he had the opportunity to perhaps resign, to feel like his entire career and everything that he's worked for is ruined, and then he decided to say that they're getting married and say that it's love instead. But what I'm trying to figure out
that was Olivia's,
and
that was Olivia's meistering, right?
It was, yeah. But is some of that real? It seems like they do kind of like each other. I don't know if the trust is broken, but is there
the trust
real
feels?
affection?
I mean, right now, and the truth is, Alona, we get scripts, relative minutes before you guys see them. I mean, in a sense, it might be 10 days or 12 days, but we get something that the writers have hashed over and broken weeks prior to us. We'll get them days, sometimes hours before we start shooting, hot off the Xerox machine. And so we're kind of in your position too of, wow, what roller coaster are we on? Where are we going? I don't know. That's what's thrilling about it. So right now, all I can tell you is that it's absolutely fractured. That I thought that brilliantly written bitch baby scene where Olivia,
calls you
drill sergeants me into shameful man upville. That I do this for the Republic, for the administration, and so I go into this sham pretend marriage. And we have yet to see the writers play around with
what's going to happen. I'm hoping it won't be such a sham and so pretend. But we have a question. We have a community member who's a fan joining us, who actually has a question about that very specific scene that you were talking about. And so let's welcome Brianna Kelly. Hi, thanks for joining us today. So what's your question for Jeff?
Hi, Jeff. My question was, of course, in relevance to the scene that you were just talking about. What was the mood on the set during that scene with Carrie? Was it exhilarating, exciting, scary? What was it?
Well, I was trying to empathize with Cyrus's defeat, the job that he's wanted his whole life, that he has, made a mess of it. And Carrie, somewhere in the takes of us creating that scene, kind of teasingly said, Jeff, I'm going to do my best Cyrus, watch this. And indeed, some of the rhythms of Carrie's dialogue in that scene were almost Cyrus meets Olivia Pope, and kind of turning the tables on him. It was great fun. I mean, working with Carrie, it's like working with one of the best.
We have a couple other fans. They're joining community members. So this is a video comment that was left to you by Jana Collier-Pitts. Let's take a look at that.
Hi, Jeff. So my question is, since season 1, Cyrus has really been this character who's pretty ruthless and willing to do just about anything to get what he wants. So is there anything that Cyrus hasn't done already that you really want to see him do in season 4?
In season 4, it sometimes gets lost in the mix of gigantic self-inflicted conflict. But Fitz and Cyrus are trying to do something that will be lasting politically, and leave the joint a better place here in this second term. They have historically changed up the cabinet. They have brought a fairly liberal presence into the Attorney General of David Rosen. Maybe the closest thing to an absolute white hat we even have left on the show, in the moral ambiguity that it trades in. And gun law, trying to create new gun laws, really trying to push as democratic a Republican agenda as they possibly can, and facing a fair amount of resistance. Portia de Rossi's character, the head of the RNC, Elizabeth North, is the character name. She and the conservative base of the Republicans are appalled at what the president is trying to do. But that is really the political agenda kind of underneath.
Below all the actual scandal.
Below all of the scandal that we're intent upon.